Kambulu in gate number 4. They're ready now, and they are dispatched with Kambulu getting an alert start over there. And one of the early leaders with Dame Colleen, who goes right up there. Officer in Command shows good early gallop. Emblem of War races behind them. Then came Touched by Stars and Harold the Duke with Breckhart the trailer in the early part. And 6 to 7 lengths cover them. As Dame Colleen goes to the 1400-meter marker, overtaken now by Kambulu. So Piers Stratham intent on going on with Kambulu, and they stretch away now to lead it by 5. Emblem of War has gone up to run into second, with Dame Colleen in third. Another 3 back to Officer in Command. Further back to Touched by Stars. Harold the Duke is now 10 lengths off the leader, and Breckhart is the trailer. As they start rounding the turn for home here, 1,000 meters to go, and Kambulu's gone clear by a couple. But alert to that is Emblem of War's rider Muzieni, gone up to run second, just 2.5 lengths off the leader. They've pulled clear of Dame Colleen, and Officer in Command is fourth. Then came Touched by Stars up the centre. Harold the Duke is 7-8 lengths off the leader, and Breckhart will have to come from the rear. Approaching the last 600, and Kambulu is leading it by 2 lengths from Emblem of War. 4 lengths away to Officer in Command, and Dame Colleen pumped along. Touched by Stars, Harold the Duke and Breckhart are further back, but looks like a 2-horse race at this stage, with Kambulu still rolling by 1.5 lengths from Emblem of War. Officer in Command produced towards their inside, and then Touched by Stars. Kambulu, confidently ridden by Piers Stratham, is 2 lengths clear of Emblem of War, who tries to get on terms, but Piers Stratham kicks again on Kambulu. Here's Emblem of War, now coming with a rattling run on the outside, but Kambulu still has a length to spare, and once again Piers Stratham has outwitted the opposition. Kambulu will beat Emblem of War 2 lengths. Officer in Command will run third. Then came Harold the Duke in fourth. Touched by Stars, Dame Colleen and Breckhart probably didn't see out the trip. Start to finish practically for Al Adiyat South Africa Pty Limited. The winner was bred by Claverflay Stud, son of Karari. Sean Terry's string is rolling along pretty nicely now, and they are certainly ready for the whole season to come. Kambulu wins the maiden, beats home the favourite Emblem of War in second, then Officer in Command and Harold the Duke, the running of race number 3.
All right, welcome back to the winners' enclosure. And yeah, like I keep saying on air, we're really going to miss this man, Piers Stratham. Just an honour for me at my young age in the game to be standing next to a legend like this. We often call him the Blonde Bomber, and that was an excellent ride. Well done to Sean Terry. Well done to the Al Adiyat South Africa Pty Limited team. I want to go and speak to Pierre. Striker, that was unbelievable to watch, because you were quick to mention it to me as well. How many times? Ride of the month in Ventrix about 2 weeks ago. Terrific ride. And this horse, I originally thought maybe going a little bit fast. Muzi was watching your every move, but you always seem to have one more card up your sleeve.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just better than Muzi's horse. But well done to Sean. He said there was no grass gallops, and he tried to do as much work as he can possibly on the sand track, is what he could. The main thing was to try and get his horse to relax and to settle, because he's quite a difficult character. He wants to break through the pins, and he wants to run away in the race. And he was fairly relaxed today until the last minute, and then he jumped quite well. And now I found myself right up there. And the main thing was to try and get him to relax, because he overdoes it. And when Jared Penny and I were next to one another, we weren't sure who's going to take it up. But I realised if I try and get him behind Jared, he's going to still pull me. Sometimes he let horse go in the front, and they've never been to the front. Yeah. It's like strange to them. They prick their ears and they start relaxing. But he didn't relax at all. And even though I was trying to slow him down, he was trying to do it. So I would have liked to have him more relaxed. But, you know, maybe like Sean had him fit enough, and he was good enough to fight him off at the finish.
Strikes, going through the 300, did you always think you had enough up your sleeve to fight off Muzi?
I had something left in the tank, but obviously if Muzi's horse had to give a big kick, then I wouldn't have held him off.
Well, you've given me some interesting news, and I think the public out there will be very happy to know that you have got the ride back on See It again. That's probably why you're back and kept your license going, Strikes. So you're just looking forward to the new season with him?
Yeah, definitely. It was so nice when Mace phoned me yesterday to say you better come ride your horse. It's more of a pickup a race where he's going to start picking for the Cape season, but he's running in Durban in a Pinnacle Plate, and I mean, we know he's good enough. Obviously, Mace will tell you more if he's well prepped. I had to get off a couple of rides on Charity Mile Day. You know, the rides have been quiet, but now all of a sudden I've got a whole lot of rides and I have to get off. But, you know, See It Again has been the horse that has kept me going in racing for the last year. So thank you to Mace and obviously to Nick Johnson. Just hope he runs well and we can go on from here.
Well, Strikes, for our side, it's an honour, it's a privilege. Great to see you continuing. We're going to change that board to 6,000 wins. This is where we celebrated 5.5. But I need to ask you quickly, Striker, that horse Radu, you won the maiden on that horse. What are you expecting?
Well, Sean gave me the same feedback. He said no grass gallop, so he's trying to get him as fit as possible. But it's a 14, 15 inches drawn wide, so you know, if he runs on well and runs into the places, I'd be happy.
All right, lovely. Can you just accept that on behalf of the owners, 15,000 Rand from the ROA? Well done to the Blonde Bomber. Good to have Striker back doing what he does best, and that was an unbelievable ride. Hopefully to see him again, and the news breaking that he'll be on See It Again. He's had to give up a few rides on Charity Mile Day, but he has to go and ride his big horse in Durban, so we do wish Pierre all the best. Well done to Sean Terry, well done to the Al South Africa PTY Limited team. Kambulu has come through to beat off the odds-on favourites in the first leg of today's Pick 6.